Hello, welcome back to my channel if you're returning. If you are a new viewer, then just regular welcome. If you resonate with this video, like, comment, subscribe. If you dig my vibe, I'm on the way to 100 subscribers, so I would really appreciate if you dig with my stuff. Help your girl out, okay? We are on... Okay, I'm sorry, y'all. My uncle had came by. I had to talk to my uncle real quick. My other uncle. Anyway, yeah, what sign was we on? Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, Leo, Virgo. We on Virgo. Alright. I have shuffled the cards. Anyway, so I got here. Okay, this person is somebody you was on the fence about. Okay, you was on the fence about this person, Virgo. But I guess it was because, like, you had love for them, but you also feel like there was somebody else that might have been better for you. Like, it's just something off. Like, you thought they were almost right, but something was missing, okay? But, But I do get that you saw their value. Okay? There were some unique things about them that you liked. Okay? But something about the connection was unhealthy. Yeah. Something about the connection was unhealthy. And I get that you had a hard time letting go of the connection because of what you realized was good about them. But something about it was a little bit unhealthy. Okay, that's who I get this person is. Where did my cards go, y'all? I didn't put... Oh, I put them over there. 1 second. All right. So, what we got here, Virgo? For Virgo, let's see. What was it that you thought was unhealthy about this person? Okay. Anything else? Okay, let's see what we got here. Oh. All right. So, I kind of get the vibe. This person, like, held a lot of grudges, okay? And I get that this person might have tried to... This person, they were holding a lot of grudges. They were trying to... And I don't even get this as talking shit, like gossiping about you. I kind of get this as how they would do their scarcity tactics. They would do these verbally. They would verbally try to scare you into doing whatever they wanted to do. Okay? You know, making it seem like they're your only option. That's usually the vibes I get with that card. And honestly, I kind of get the vibe. See, because I got this one when I was trying to clarify grudge holder. I don't know if you really was out here partying like that, Virgo. But if you wasn't really partying, I just interpret that as your joy. They didn't like something about your joy. And I kind of get the vibe with this scarcity tactics. They didn't like when you were happy and it didn't center around them. They didn't like if someone else made you happy. They wanted to be the only source of joy in your life. Yeah. And this is very unhealthy. That's exactly what was unhealthy. And that's why you had to let this one go. That's why you was unsure. Okay. Now let's see what else we got. Dang, but I do get that they want you back. And And I think that's also what you liked about them in general. I think what you liked about them in general is like, let me tell you. Because that's what I was trying to figure out. What was the other side where you were oscillating between seeing their value and, you know, seeing their toxicity. And I get it's because, one, I think they want you back now. But I think this is more so talking about how, you know, maybe whenever there's a discord or a disagreement, like this person wouldn't really like crack under that. I don't think this person would crack under the pressure and just want to throw the whole connection away. You know how some people are like that? They don't know how to deal with conflict. So as soon as any conflict comes up, they're like, okay, we need to break up. Because there's a lot of people like that. And I actually get that this person is not like that at all. And I get the vibe this person is a little bit of a hopeless romantic, because I also had this card come out. Love on the brain. Love that never left. Okay. And then hustling. You know, these were the things that you liked about this person. This person was really focused on loving you. And I guess this other side of it was a little bit of the toxic personification of that. They were focused on being the only thing that fulfilled you also. You know? I could see how that could get distorted. And I think that's what you were caught up on, Virgo. This energy that you felt, it was coming from the same place. The same love and attraction for you that you enjoyed was also the same love and attraction that was making them like hold these grudges and use these scarcity tactics. So it was like literally you couldn't keep the love without keeping the toxicity. Yeah, that's why you had to let this connection go, Virgo. Now let's see. We're going to look at what is this person's emotions towards Virgo right now. What is this person's emotions towards Virgo? Let's see. Wow. Yeah, because I kind of get that you ended this connection. They feel humiliated, okay? They feel humiliated, right? But I also got that they feel happy. What the heck? And then I see this mother trucker is all over the place. I also got that they feel sullen, which is when you're feeling unhappy to the point that it turns into an ongoing mood. Okay? So clear as day. This person feels humiliated because you left them. You know, you when you got wise, you wised up and you got out of that situation, made them feel humiliated, okay? Now we're going to clarify what this happy is talking about, okay? And it's probably, oh, okay, because this person is planning on coming forward. This person is planning on taking a risk. So honestly, they feel very happy and positive about the potential pursuit that they are about to embark on, okay? That's definitely what I'm getting with that. Okay, Virgo. I wish it was a Virgo, the same sun as me, knows how to show me love, 'cause I've been hurt by a Pisces. Just kidding. Okay, anyway. Yeah. Now, what is this person sad about? I don't know. Let me see, Holy Spirit. What they sad about? Oh, okay. They got self-doubt. That's what this is about. They got self-doubt. Did you tell them what it was that you didn't like, Virgo? Virgo. Thank you, Holy Spirit. You cannot make this stuff up. Let me tell you how this popped out. You can't make this up. Virgo, you didn't tell them why you wanted to end things. You just ended things. Virgo. Come to the front of the congregation, okay? We need to talk, okay? We need to really talk, because I'm sorry. I get the vibe. This person feels like they can't do anything because they don't know what they did. But on the real, how do you explain this to somebody? You know what I mean? The energy that we had here. All of this. How do you really explain this to somebody when you're saying you don't like it? Like that is a bit tricky. Like, how do you explain all this shit? But I'm just saying, if you really want to make a connection work and you really like somebody, you know, because you love all of this dedication and stuff that you got from this person, you got to tell them what it is. So give them the opportunity to fix it. You know? But, see, I guess the same thing that you love was attached to the same thing that you hate. So I can see why you didn't say nothing, Virgo. I get it. But I'm just saying. I almost get the vibe that, yeah, this is literally why this is at a standstill. This is why there's resistance. Because this person does not know what they did wrong. And that I think they want to come forward in their head, right? You know, when they think about with that making plans, right? And that joy, that happiness. I get that. They think about, oh yeah, I'm going to do this for Virgo. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that for Virgo. That's yeah, that's going to do it. That's going to get Virgo back again. But nothing really happens because then I feel like they psych themselves out because they're like, oh my gosh, you literally cannot make this up. They psych themselves out because they're unaware of what they need to do. They're unaware. They don't know what's the problem. They do not know how to get back to harmony. They do not know how to get back to harmony and fulfillment. They don't know. That's why they're at that standstill, okay? Because you didn't tell them. You didn't tell them. They're sullen about this. They're sad about this. They don't know what to do. They don't know what to do. Yeah, this is all the same energy here. They don't know. They don't know what you need. They don't know how to come forward because they don't know what's the problem. Now let's see. What's their favorite thing about Virgo, please? Holy Spirit. What is this person's favorite thing about Virgo? Let me get one more. Okay. This is very factual, okay? Lightness, upliftment, spiritual support, angel food cake, okay? We got chiffon cake, flexibility, ease, openness, okay? Now, you know Virgo is a mutable sign. You know, the mutable signs, you're always going to have that flexibility and ease and that openness. And I got a love-hate relationship with Virgos. Some Virgos I really love. They're so soothing. Some of them feel very soothing to me. I don't know, but there is this ease. There's this energy of ease that's associated with Virgo that I can absolutely resonate with. And I definitely get the upliftment for sure and the spiritual support, absolutely. And I could see that for this person, you know, I feel like that's why even if things would get bad, like they would still return back to this love here. Because this person, they valued the lightness and the positivity and the love and the flexibility that they got from this connection with you. All right. And let's see. What's this person's next actions? Hold a spur. Hold a spur. Let me just get like 1 or 2 cards because I don't want to do too crazy. And then what's the outcome? There's just a few cards for the outcome, okay? Nothing too crazy, okay? All right. Yeah. Interesting. Yeah, see, this person, it just keeps coming out the same thing. This person is so confused. This person is so confused. This is the same thing that kept coming out before. They don't know what they did. They're getting tired of running stuff through their mind, right? And I get the vibe that this also makes them feel like they don't know what to do, so they just fixing to hop to the other extreme, which is like this arrogance. They're finna just charge forward, okay? They just finna charge forward. Because they're like, I don't know what's the problem. I don't know what's the problem. So, I don't know. If I'm not good enough, I'm not good enough. But I'm just finna charge forward recklessly with no plan. Not really thinking about anything. But then for the outcome, I mean, I did get, 10 of Cups. And to be honest, I didn't get nothing about no third parties, Virgo. I ain't getting nothing about nothing like abusive or nothing like that. Like, it's just this person's love for you is distorted sometimes. And maybe that is something that is able to be worked on. Because, I mean, this is pretty positive for the outcome. Just saying. So, maybe give it a chance. Try it out, try it out, try it out, yeah. What song is that? I don't know. Alright, well, that's all I got for you. So, if this resonates for you, please like, comment, subscribe. And let me know in the comments, seriously though, okay? And don't forget to hit the notification bell so you stay up to date on all my posts. And if this was not resonating for you, then, it don't apply. So let it fly. And thanks for watching. Bye-bye.